Welcome back to the channel, and to the new viewers. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, Erica, some of the homeowners out here are retired, and they tell me that they just didn't budget for this kind of increase. If you look behind me, you can see the neighborhood. Those HOA fees, I was told by those homeowners, goes to lawn maintenance, along with a pool that they say was never built. Jill Menson lives in the Magnolia Cove subdivision, and like many of the owners here, was shocked by this notice of an increase of HOA fees from $350 to $1,250 a month, along with a special assessment of $10,000.
I spend nights crying because this is just ruining my life. Not what we signed up for.
Menson isn't alone. Homeowners say the developer is also the HOA president. They say at one time the dues were $158 a month 4 years ago. There are 80 homes in the neighborhood, but only 20 owners now, and they are questioning how their money is being spent.
HOA is legal fraud, just like these insurance and mortgage companies. From $250 to $1,250 a month is ridiculous. A lot of people do not budget for changes like that. This country is already hard. Who voted for that increase, though? I can guarantee you that not one homeowner was going to agree to a jump like that. And let me get this straight. They moved into a community where the developer of the community is also the HOA president. Isn't that conflict of interest? Looks like the owner is trying to get the money back that they pay in HOA fees for the 60 homes being rented out, and now they are trying to get the other 20 to help without their knowledge, which is illegal. As a homeowner for the past 6 years, thank God my neighborhood doesn't have HOA, because I will lost my mind if my monthly payment was that much. It looks like those homeowners need to file a class action lawsuit against that owner.
The lack of transparency, that there is litigation that's ongoing, and that litigation could have been stopped just by answering questions.
We reached out to the HOA about the increases, and their attorney responded saying the assessments are being raised to adequately fund the operations of the association. These funds were paid by the declarant for years as a direct result of the sheer number of owners who were delinquent in their assessment payments or simply not paying their assessments at all. Stephanie Robach and other owners say many of the homes are now rentals.
If I would have known this was going to be a rental community, I would never have purchased in here. That was not my intention at all.
And that HOA meeting, which is next month, I'm told that it will be virtual. The homeowners here, if they have some questions, they must submit those ahead of time. They also tell me that they won't be allowed to vote on the increase that they could face here. Reporting live from Charles Ford, I'm Dave Verity, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now they know that they are robbing people because they made sure to make the next meeting virtual. They are paying for a pool that is non-existent, and $10,000 for assessment sounds like criminal hiding in plain sight. Looks like getting a home without HOA is the best option in my opinion. HOA feels like you have to pay for one or more people mess instead of paying for your own mess. Sounds like a bad deal to me. Why is HOA even forcing people to pay for stuff instead of it being your own free will to sign up for it? Like it's their home, the choice should be from the homeowner, not HOA. Laws need to be put in place to control these idiots that are screwing people over with this HOA mess. The homeowner association looks more like a gang than a real gang. Them HOA sounds like a second mortgage. Count me out. I am not looking to get robbed and screw for my own money. Them homeowners are getting scammed. There is no way around it. I will never buy a home with HOA because I already have to pay property tax. Come to think about it, the government agree for these companies to scam us. As a homeowner, you have to pay interest rate on the house, property taxes, and now HOA.
This is the Bluffs at Stonebridge.
It started with questions about legality.
A private entity has the power to force us to pay $39 a month against our will. That doesn't sit right with me.
Then led to months of anger.
I honestly was like, oh my gosh, these people are crazy. Like, we don't want the pool.
And stress.
And then we got a threatening letter saying, you're past due, this is a collection.
But the beginning of 2026 brought financial relief to members of the Stonebridge Homeowners Association. After a WCNC Charlotte investigation raised questions about why a management company forced people to pay for amenities outside their Mineral Springs neighborhood and owned by a private builder, That builder gave more than 200 homeowners the ability to opt out of paying monthly dues for the pool, clubhouse, and tennis courts a mile up the road.
It being an option is a good thing, though. It should be mandatory.
About half of those people have since taken advantage of the offer. But a lawyer told us this recent Court of Appeals decision leaves other neighborhoods vulnerable to something similar, specifically those whose HOAs have documented contracts with third parties.
I think it's beyond unfair. It impacts every homeowner in the state of North Carolina.
Shira Hedgepeth is an attorney in Western North Carolina. She represents homeowners in Swain County who fought back against mandatory dues for a nearby country club not owned by the HOA.
It's outside the gated community. It's owned by the developer who started the community. You are required to be a part of that clubhouse, whether you use it or not. And anybody outside the community can use it. And that's a win-win for the developer. You've got a guaranteed income.
Because of a contractual arrangement baked into Smoky Mountain Country Club's founding documents, all property owners were required to pay those dues until a lower court sided with defiant homeowners. The appeals court recently reversed that decision and ruled the HOA has the authority to collect dues after all, since the homeowners bought their properties knowing the dues were required, regardless of who owns the clubhouse and where it's located.
I don't pay it. Now I can lose my home.
For Hedgepeth, it's personal. She once owned a townhome in the neighborhood. Hedgepeth says this case sets a dangerous precedent.
Now, any for-profit contractor or corporation can partner with a HOA and make a contract and put that in the restricted covenants, and a homeowner is going to have to pay for that forever.
HOA looks like old people bullying young people, bullying them out of their hard-earned finances by scamming them. The constant increases with no notice is crazy. 2 rules. Number 1, never buy anything with an HOA. Number 2, never forget rule number 1. If I have to ask for permission to do anything to my home that I paid mortgage on every month, then HOA is very useless to me. If my neighbors ever try to start one, I will tell them to go kick rocks. I don't know. Why would anyone want to be part of HOA? It's an unregulated form of government. That can take your home for unpaid fines or fees. And the HOA keeps the profits, which is by far criminal. HOA should just be made illegal, mostly just someone wanting money for property they don't own. Looks like Judge got paid off by the developer. If you follow the money, you would probably find a bunch of crooks scratching each other's backs. Okay, family, I'm all out, guys. See you all in the next video. If you enjoy this video or this video cause you to think, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and hype this video. Stay focused.